You're listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV Network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith. Johnson.
The AFTERBUZZ Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AFTERBUZZ TV's Mary Mary After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AFTERBUZZ TV's Mary Mary After Show.
Now, Bing is for doing, and in the illustrious words of Ray Charles, we gonna make it do what it do, baby. This is the first episode of the Mary Mary AFTERBUZZ After Show, and I just am elated. I couldn't even sleep last night. I was so excited.
Get it, girl.
It is season 2 for them, but episode 1 for us. And over to my left, I have 2 lovely ladies with me today. That would be
Corrinne Williams, ow, holler.
And one who deserves no introduction. It is Goo Goo herself.
Hello.
In the studios with us. We're so excited to have her, and we're excited to have you. So I think we just take it from the top. This is, as we said, season 2, episode 1.
Yes.
And the episode title is Road
Test.
Thank you.
But who are you?
Test. Oh.
Yes, who are you?
Okay, let's take a minute.
Girl.
Wait a minute, let's take a minute.
Who you be?
I'm Tara Johnson. So happy to be here with you. I'm just ready to get started. I'm sorry, I'm really excited. So we're going to take it from the top, starting with the promo tours. And Goo Goo, I have a question to ask you off the top. Within the first 2 minutes of the episode, Mitch made a couple of statements that made me go a little cross-eyed. He made a statement to Tina about the fact I'm not going to acknowledge your pregnancy. And he also said to Erica, your feeding times for your daughter are not on my itinerary.
On my itinerary, yeah.
He came out strong, dead out the gate.
He always does, though.
Yeah, he come out loud, strong and wrong at all times.
It's strong and wrong, exactly.
That's what he does.
I like Mitch, though. I like him.
You just lost me.
I do like him.
Okay, we were good until
wait.
See, there you go.
See,
now
you like him because like it's good to watch on TV, or just
no? I just think that he definitely is about business. Like the caring aspect isn't there
at all.
And I like him.
Okay.
I like that.
I'm Southern, and there's a way to do everything.
There is.
You know, there's a way to say everything.
Even telling people off, because I do it really nice.
You do that well.
Yeah.
I will.
You follow me on Twitter?
We will talk.
Yes. We saw your
Twitter
tweets.
was blowing up on Thursday as Goo Goo was laying them out and just slashing them.
She was hitting people with combos.
Right. 140 characters at a time.
Yeah. I was like, dang.
That was me.
That was shorthand.
Right.
They came for me, and I sent them back in style.
And there we go. And there we go. Okay, I have to ask a question about the promo tours. Is it normal for 8 days, 8 different seasons, 5 different? Is that normally that it's packed of a schedule?
Yeah, but you know what? I think it's bothering the girls a lot now because with the kids and stuff like that. When they started, they weren't married and they didn't have kids.
Right.
So now it's kicking their butt. So it's like weird to watch. Like, y'all know this is how it's been. And then sometimes when you're deeper in the game and you've kind of reached a certain level of success, you kind of feel like, I still got to do all of that.
Yeah. Right, and that's what Teddy said in his confessional. He was like, that's what you do when you first hit the ground running. No, do they feel like they have to make up some ground since they had to cancel the tour last season? Or
it could be a combination of that. It could be, first of all, they're just hard workers anyway. You know what I mean? And they want to. A lot of people don't like doing the unfun stuff. They just want to do the concerts. They don't want to do interviews. They don't want to meet people. They don't want to do that part. But they still want to do that. You know what I mean? Because it comes with the territory, and they're fine with it. But I also think it's a combination of Mitch just wanting to kind of, for me, overcomplicate their lives, but for him, maybe it's just like creating more of a buzz and an awareness and you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, the publicity thing or whatever it's called. I don't know the right terminology because I'm not in the music industry, but you know what I mean? That's like, take advantage of all these opportunities, and it's just like, you know what? If we don't do that, we still kind of already got a fan base, so we don't have to chase every single little you know, thing that goes on. Yeah.
Because he did say if you got, or if Mary Mary did not do the promotional tour, then it could be, or no, he said if their album didn't sell well, then it could be proof that Mary Mary is over. And I was like, well, that's a strong statement. That's pretty
harsh.
That's pretty harsh, a strong thing to say. I mean, my goodness. We, you know, that's a little bit much. It seems like we're popular already. We have a caller. Who's on the line with us?
Hey, it's Latice and Jeff.
Hey, Latice and Jeff. How are you?
We're good. We're good.
We're so sorry.
How you guys doing?
We're good. We got started a little late today, but I'm so glad that you were able to call in. Now, who we have on the line with us, we have Latice Crawford-Spain and her husband, Jeff Spain.
Hey, guys.
Both of season 2 of Sunday's Best, and also they now have their own centric reality show called Almost Married, which premiered last night.
Yes, it did.
Yes, woohoo.
So have you guys, we were talking about promotional tours, have you guys been really busy on your own promotional tour for this show?
We've actually been, you know, just working really hard and trying to get some stuff. Jeff is overseas, so we're trying to get him back so we can get some stuff going on.
Well, Jeff, we're happy that you could give a shout and call in. I mean, tell everyone about your experience with Mary Mary. When you guys were on Sunday's Best, they were judges. Did they give you words of wisdom, encouragement, some advice?
Jeff, were you?
Oh, they definitely did. I'm sorry, maybe a little bit of a delay, but they were awesome. I mean, obviously, the initial encounter with them was on the Sunday Best competition show. We had an awesome experience and time on that show. We met some great people, and you know, Erica and Tina just, you know, they're just beautiful spirits, beautiful people. I mean, what can I say? You know,
oh,
that's
definitely
nice.
were there. They
that is great.
They were there. Just watching them, that was an awesome thing. You know?
Were you guys able to tune in for the premiere on Thursday night? What do you think of season 2?
I am such a huge Mary Mary fan. I was the first one, like, hurry up, everybody, come on, we got to watch the show. We got to support. I mean, Tina and Erica, you know, they've been so incredible to me and Jeff. I don't know if Tina even remembers, but we had came out to New Orleans, and we were riding in the car with her over to Emeril Lagasse's restaurant, and she gave us some of the best marital advice ever. I don't know if you remember that, Jeff, or if you remember that, Tina. But
well, this is Goo Goo with us.
Goo Goo.
Yeah, this is Goo Goo with us.
It's just a little Goo. Hi, Latice. She's my friend, too.
That's my homie right there.
See?
Yeah, but they just...
How are you?
Good.
So, guys, tell us what's going on with you and your careers. Where can we see you? What's coming up with you guys?
You can find me anywhere on YouTube, working on the album and the EP. And Jeff, you want to tell them about your video? Tell them where they can find your video at.
You can catch me on YouTube.com, JeffSpain.tv, or Facebook.com, I am Jeff Spain, Twitter.com, I am Jeff Spain, same tag. Right now, like I said, currently I'm out in Spain on some official business, working right now, and I hope to be back in the States soon.
Cool.
Well, thank you so much for giving us a call. We really appreciate you supporting this first show of the Mary Mary AfterBuzz show. And we wish you guys all the best on this centric show, Almost Married, Saturdays at 9 p.m. Is it 9 p.m.?
And 9:30.
9:30.
Per week.
There you go. Catch them. Don't miss it. We so appreciate you guys calling. Have a blessed day. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank y'all for having us. Have a blessed day as well.
Thank you very much.
Bye. Oh, that was nice.
That was cute.
Yeah, that was really nice. So we're going to get right back into it. So they're on this promotional tour. Things did not go as planned in New York.
Yeah.
So
you know what?
Break it down. Just let us know what happened.
I don't know. You know, sometimes people aren't watching the details as closely as they should before they tweet me foolishness. So, you know, it's like Erica has this fitting and we're at home. Okay, let me give you the background. The background is Mitch used to work not in fashion. I think he used to place models in agencies, but that is not the same as working really in fashion.
Yeah.
Okay. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you may know body types and know how to put them in the right place and know what agency needs what or whatever. I really don't know what he did. I was told that. But I just feel like you have too much to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm dressing them and it's great, like, you have to just it's great. You understand what I'm saying? I don't go into your, into your job and say, well, that's not a big enough venue for them. They need to be singing in front of a crowd of 10,000 or more, or not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't go in and micromanage what you're doing. So I feel like that's what he does with me, because he feels like he has a background in fashion, which he does not. So what happened was Erica left LA, and we had this great outfit for her. She was doing TBN. TBN is like laid back, kind of like this setting, like real chilling, laid back. You don't need sequins on the top. If you have on long flowy pants, you don't need a big blousey top. You need something that's clean. So I had her in a tank and a cute blazer, and I was gonna put a big piece of jewelry right there chilling. You know what I mean? And it would have matched Tina. But Mitch didn't like it. So it wasn't that the work wasn't done. He didn't like it. And his wording was, the work wasn't done. So then when they did Good Morning America, it was the same thing, because I was not given a fitting, and Erica did not try on her clothes before we left out of town. When she got to New York, that didn't work. So like I said, I called Saks Fifth Avenue. I spoke with the lady, and I said, get this, that, and the other. I sent her pictures, everything. So if you went into the store and went your own way, that's fine. But I don't know if you've shopped in Saks Fifth Avenue, but they're very accommodating. And I'm sure that lady had a rack of clothes waiting for them, which, you know what I'm saying? I hate that that happened, but I overdid my job. So when he doesn't like something, he kind of makes it like I didn't do it right. But I'm just like, what warrants you the right to give me, style advice? Or you get what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you should lay your opinions back a little bit, especially if you ain't shining. I'm not taking no advice for you. So that's the thing. And some people say, like this young lady hit me up for unfortunate, so I had to block her. She said,
she got
Goo. Yeah, she said, Goo. She said, you so unprofessional. Ha 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 ha. So I said, let me tell you something. You don't see me running around hollering and screaming at Erica and Tina. You hear me hollering and screaming at Mitch when he comes for my money. And that's the only time. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't go up to him and tell him he looked crazy in that raggedy blue polo shirt he had on when we was arguing. I didn't say that. I kept that to myself. I had a problem when he spoke on my money. So that's my issue. Like, leave me, you know what I'm saying? Leave me alone. But the work was done before we left Los Angeles. You didn't like certain things. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, if you're so in control, then you need to make sure they're there. And lastly, if what they wear was so important to you, you would be at the fitting. But you're not, right? So how is it super important later on? You know what I'm saying? It wasn't important enough for you to show up, since I keep screwing up, and he has to help me do my job all of a sudden. And and then Tina, oh no, let me talk to this. I know you didn't ask me this, but I'm gonna volunteer this information.
And let it go.
So Tina says, Goo, you he pushes Goo. I said, Mitch been y'all manager for how long? The past 2 years? In the past 2 years, y'all don't look no better than you was looking 2 years. So I'm sorry, who is he pushing?
She is reading the children every day.
He's talking.
He's
talking. And when I talk and when I read, I back myself up. I got my work to prove it. So go look, 2010 and before, and then call me back.
But let me ask this one question. Is there, when you two had your conversation in the back, when he pulled you in the back, was there any validity to anything he said?
No, I do get what he's saying. But I feel like my thing is, if you did not like it, then we should have had that conversation sooner.
Does he ask for pictures before, you guys? I'm just asking. Does he ask it
sometimes he does, but see, because I'm styling them and not him, I'm not always saying, oh, let me call him and tell, because I've never had to deal with that. I've never really had, unless it's like a video shoot or a photo shoot, then your creative team or whatever, but I've never had to do that. So, you know what I mean? If you know that I'm such a screw up and I keep getting it wrong, then I feel like as a manager, stay on top of it. Just like if you know one of your artists runs late, you're going to give them an earlier call time. You get what I'm saying? So I'm saying take care of that. And then if you have an issue, bring it up to me. Pull me in the corner, call me names, because I don't have thin skin like that. But when you bring it up in front of my client, to me, you're trying to make me look bad. That's what it seems like to me, because you have my number. We could have had that conversation. And then don't make it like I didn't do my job. You just didn't like it. You know what I mean? And I guess if the girls want to take your opinion style-wise, then that's what it is. And I guess you have to like it or whatever the case may be. But just, do your part by keeping yourself in the loop. But don't act like I didn't do my job. So there was some validity to what he said. But I just think, you're clearly 100 years old. You've been in the game long enough to handle this a little better.
So how is it now? Because at the end of you guys' conversation or debate or what have you, he said, well, just reach back to me and let's see. I want you you to continue to have more difficult conversations with them, even though I know that these are your sisters. So how do you approach that now?
I've never had a problem having difficult conversations with them. And then when I said to them that I thought they needed to lose weight, he jumped in because, you know, people like to be the good guy and say, oh, no, it's not about the weight. It's just about your health. No, bump health, baby. People don't want to be fat. You know, you want to be healthy too, but don't nobody want to be fat. You know what I'm saying? That's why you can work out and be the healthiest person in the world. And you got that pooch on your stomach and you're going to get a little tummy tuck because that ain't health. That's beauty. So my thing is, you know, he likes to be the good guy, and he's really, you know, he's like a politician. Everything is nice, like, you know. So I think, like, I don't have a problem having difficult conversations, you know, with him. And if you're so concerned or care about me, then let's team up together to make the best thing. Like, don't just when something goes wrong, hey, Eric and Tina, I know you guys about to sing in 20 minutes, but you know, Goo screwed up again. You know what I'm saying? Like, who do you care about? Like, what motivated that?
He just didn't like that shirt. That's what he said. He looked like a school teacher is what he said.
So, but the thing is, he has an issue with the girls looking too conservative sometimes, but that's a part of who they are. So it's okay. It's okay to look like a gospel singer. I mean, you don't want to look like the old shiny ones, but it's okay to look like.
I think I'm in love with you, Goo. I just want to let you know.
I love you too, child.
She said the old shiny.
But you know what I'm talking about, them glistening ones.
Yes.
So with the baby hair. So they
smooth down.
Slick and then.
Slick and then.
So, but you know, he doesn't want to be that, but like, you know, somewhere in that almost like Stepford wife looking vein, that's still pretty. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you don't want to go old lady, but I remember watching a movie thinking, oh, that's a pretty, you know, it's just certain, like sometimes you want to show curves and then sometimes you just, you know what I mean? You want to show how good your skin looks in a certain complexion. You know what I mean? So he likes to, you know, he does like that whole sexy element, and I'm cool with that because I like it too, but they don't always have to be that. And when they're not that, they're not considered a banker's wife. They're just a gospel singer, a mother, a wife. You know what I'm saying? They are conservative, so
and
it's cool to look that way.
Last season when they tried to get the new stylist, and she didn't know what was
all hell broke loose.
She just was like deer in headlights, like oh, you don't wear mini skirts?
Yeah. Oh, you don't wear your back out?
You don't wear bustiers?
Right.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're a size 10? Yeah. Oh, I only bought a 4. Like, just completely wrong.
But I want to ask you about styling in general. We all know that the average woman in the United States is what, a size 14?
Yes.
Has the fashion industry, you know, stepped up? No. There you go. Okay. All right. And
no,
quick.
You know that.
No, they don't care.
You know that as a regular woman going into a store.
But even still,
I fight with people, you know, but they don't care. They want to do what they want to do. I even had some designers that I would pull from for the girls or whatever, you know, when they're usually their regular size is like Erica's a 16 is like an 8'10". That's usually the regular size. So I would pull from designers where their sample size was a 6, and some of the stuff, you know, because they have small waists, no ma'am.
That's Ebonics. Ebonics on Sunday.
It's all right. Yeah. Because they have small waistlines, you know, they can fit in certain things. You know what I mean? It could be a size 6 or 8 dress, but Tina could wear it because her waist is small. You know what I mean? That sort of thing. So, you know, they just recently said, oh, our samples are now a size 2. I said, well, just forget me. So the sample size is what they want to go for. And some designers, they call it a 12, but it's a 10. So I don't know. They don't like us.
Now, and I'm just asking, not trying to call anybody out. There are a lot of people who are putting out bigger size lines. What's your opinion on those?
I love it. I love it, and I appreciate it because, you know, I'm a size, on the top, I can, like, on the top of my body, I can shop anywhere because I'm about a 10, maybe a 12 sometimes because my arms are a little extra. But
more love, bro. more to love.
But so on the bottom, I'm a good old, I want to say 14, but it's really a 16.
Okay.
So I'm a 16. So I was like, when skinny jeans first came out, several years ago, I had to get mine altered because I wasn't going to wait. You know what I'm saying? And now they came out, even the bleach jeans, like they always wait. And I'm like, so you don't think big girls want to wear it either? You know what I'm saying? Like you know, it's some 16-year-olds, it's some 17-year-olds. They don't want to. I'm young, but you know I'm not that young. They don't want to look my age. You understand what I'm saying? They want to look their age, and so I'm glad that some designers are taking on. But the higher end designers, they don't want to. I mean, you have Michael Kors. Don't get me wrong, he's good. DVF, she has sizes and stuff like that. So you have certain ones that do. So I'm not saying Calvin Klein. You have certain ones that do have sizes, but But a lot of times the super duper trendy ones,
no,
they not having it.
Nothing.
And the size that's on there is lying. That ain't no 12.
Well, they send accessories, watches, earrings. They'll send that type of stuff.
But not the clothes. You can reach out to Nikki Gilbert on R&B
Diva. That's right. She does. She did say she have a line.
Yeah.
We follow each other on Twitter.
Yeah, Curvatos.
Yeah, she definitely hit her up. Are you thinking about doing anything to answer?
I actually would love to when that opportunity presents itself.
Okay.
Like, I don't want to take the cheesy way out and just tag my name on something that I don't really believe in.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I think people, what they expect from me is to tell the truth.
Right.
And that will be lying, because if it's a mess, I'm not wearing it. If it's some of that ghetto looking stuff, I'm not putting my name on it. Put all them gold stripes and stuff on. I don't do all that.
And no shiny sequins.
Don't you do it.
Holler.
No, I like sequins, but it has to be worn right. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's a 1986 sequence, and then there's a 2012-13 sequence.
That's
and
true.
You must know the difference.
And I've seen them both. Like yesterday.
You must.
Like, it's a good chance if your sequence is coupled with like a French roll, it's a good chance you got on the wrong sequence. You know what I mean? If you got it's a good chance you wearing the wrong.
Back, honey.
I ain't no back. They doing that today.
Oh.
That's today. Nobody went back.
Well, let me ask you, what's your critique of the outfits that Mitch put together for? Anything you would change, tweak?
Well, I would stick by what I did with Erica. She had on a colorful pant that was bright, that was fitted in the hips and kind of wide at the bottom.
That was a great pant.
Yeah, and the top. You know what? I learned, because before a couple years ago for the ASCAP Awards, I put the girls in these really clean Robert Rodriguez suits, just really, really clean, just a crisp looking suit, and I had them with the tanks, but there was like a dressier, like cami, like a dressier material, and I just think he doesn't like that. He likes something blousy.
Yeah.
So when I tried to put that on Erica with those pants, and then a blazer and that sort of tank, he just doesn't like that. So that's why I'm having a problem, because I'm like, you're nitpicking something and you're not even in that world. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's like telling me, telling Erica she's not singing the right note and you don't sing. You know what I'm saying? So
party over.
Yeah, so that's what his party is definitely over. So so he doesn't, I would stick by my outfit that I had. Like, I thought it was clean, I thought it was crisp, I thought it was good for interviews and gonna do some singing, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I don't like blousy shirt, blousy pants, unless you're like really small, because otherwise you just look bigger. And so he put her in something, a blousy top and blousy pants. She didn't look terrible because she's pretty. She's a beat girl.
She's gorgeous.
But and then for the other thing on
Good Morning America,
it wasn't clean. It didn't.
Yeah.
It didn't flow. Tina, and I'm not just saying this. This is, ask some stylists call in, because they're going to think I'm just saying this because it's my. Tina's was clean. It was clean all the way down. You know what I'm saying? So that's my opinion.
So aside from you having to work with Mitch, is there a non-working relationship?
No.
Okay. Party over.
And there we go.
No, you know what? When he gives me instruction, shows they want to paint you in the spotlight. When he gives me instruction, I take it. You understand what I'm saying? But the cameras seem like they off when I'm taking that instruction from him, and then they turn back on when I'm giving him what he gave me.
They like to edit you as the angry black woman.
Thank you.
Holler.
And I am angry sometimes, but not all the time.
We want the editors of WeTV to call in possibly and give some explanation as to what is going on.
Tara Long, E1.
Holler. Oh, she calling
she
out
has a name.
It's a roll call.
I love Tara.
Get you.
Nah, I'm cool. I mean, it is what it is. It's an aspect of it. So, I mean, it is what it is. And, I was saying on some shows, this is no slight to shows, but it's going to be a slight. I'm huffing and puffing and screaming and hollering and doing a lot of whatever, but I have something to back it up. You understand what I'm saying? Like, my work is right there. So you have a lot of people huffing and puffing and screaming and hollering about how fantastic they are, how much a diva they are, how, you know what I mean? Like, they're so entitled or they're so whatever, but it's like, for one, they always seem to be talking down to other people and talking, you know what I mean? And I don't like that, because I'm like, why are you attacking them? They didn't attack you. But if you notice, our conversation went left when he asked for my check.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Dang.
Yeah. But
She
she had a flashback for a minute, right?
I have to think about it. But so that's when the issue kicked in. Like, I wasn't just walking around angry. Like, you asked for my check. Like, I don't have Mary Mary money yet. I need my check.
Did he really think you were going to give him or reimburse him for? Because remember they flashed the total. Yeah, they flashed the total when they were in the store. Did he really expect he was going to get a little something?
I think he did, because he kept saying it.
If he thought that, they should have him admit it.
Well,
Yeah, because that's, if he really thought that, then I hope he was just saying that to prove a point or something.
I hope so.
Yeah, because sometimes you just say stuff like, shut the front door, and the front door is already shut, you know, so I'm hoping he was just saying that to, you know, let me know how angry he was or something, because otherwise he has a serious problem, much bigger than what we see.
But it was a good combo. Like at the end, I like the
it worked.
Right.
And a lot of times, sometimes our stuff does work itself out. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, okay. Like I said, I was saying before, you know, I have a big personality, but for one, I back up what I'm talking about.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just on the TV hollering and screaming. I'm also on there styling. You know what I mean? So if the cameras leave and never come back, I'm still be a stylist and I'm gonna still work. You know what I mean? So, lost my thought, but I'll stop there.
Okay.
No, my question is, I mean, you know, since your sisters have come on the scene, you know, they've had questions about their type of gospel music. They've had to sometimes defend, or people have made, you know, ask questions. Even sometimes just the styling comes into question.
Sometimes, all the time.
Well,
I dress them like whores. What do you mean?
Oh my goodness.
Hoes.
No, that one I haven't heard.
Oh, you haven't been listening.
Oh, well, then, okay.
They saying it.
I've read it.
Yeah. Jezebel and.
Yeah.
Really? No, it
Is
seems...
it the Kojic church or just church people in general?
Oh, you know what? I don't know.
I'm Kojic though.
No, I'm Kojic too.
Yeah.
And I'm not like on the, I'm not like, you know, some people it's like their gang.
Right.
You know, I'm raised Kojic and I'm proud to be Kojic, but I'm not like, it's not my gang. I don't have to put it on my name in order to prove something like how saved I am. But no, it's just everybody. It's not like one denomination is doing it. It's just people, you know, in general, you know, people have a problem with a nice figure being seen. That's their figure. Talk to God about that. And then put the cheeseburger down. And then we'll fix that problem.
We have solutions.
In that order.
Wow. Hashtag in that order.
In that order.
Get your life.
But yeah, you know, but people have, I don't know, I don't know. I don't get what it is. And then even with the way they sing, like their songs, I'm like, they saying Jesus a whole lot more than some other songs. Like, you mad because it sound current? They current.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they not teeny boppers. Jay-Z ain't a teeny bopper, but he don't sound like old. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, some people, they just got it. And Eric and Tina, they current, but they love the Lord. They talking about Jesus like everybody else. Like, it's not, a sound doesn't make you any more gospel than the next person. It's the message. And because a person is cute, because they have nice curves, that does not mean that they're going to hell because you see their curves. Now, if they on there showing, you know when they cross that line. But you know, at the end of the day, you can't please everybody. So just try to please God and let that be.
So on that note, how was the gospel community in regards to when they learned of Mary Mary getting this reality show?
Oh my God, people were like, oh my God, what are they gonna do next? They just like, I don't know, they just, oh, it's gonna be worldly. Oh Jesus, I'm like, what do they think we're gonna do? And so the TV show, they're making good, they're thinking about, you know, TV, you know, what'll grab people's attention, good, better, and different. So they'll put stuff on TV and they'll make it, it'll seem like it's gonna be one thing, and then you watch the show. But the thing about it is, you know, people are hotheads, so they done already formed an opinion, started a blog, everything, talked about you, and then when they see the show, it wasn't even that. Like the pole dancing, it wasn't even that. You know what I'm saying? And they talked about us, and you know what I mean? And I'm like,
now, was Tina really opposed to the pole dancing that much?
Very much so.
And but was it because of what you were saying? You know, the critics in the blogs and that type of thing.
Exactly. And at the end of the day, Tina is like, I'm a gospel singer, and I don't want for that image, even if I'm there looking goofy or corny or whatever, I don't want people to have that image of me in their heads when they see me.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with her. I mean, no, I don't agree. I respect her opinion, and I'm gonna just be honest. I don't really know what to do with a pole, so it ain't really of that much interest to me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe when I become an acrobat, it'll be better. I'm like, I'm just skipping to my loo around the pole because I don't really
skipping to my loo.
It's not really sexy for me.
And was she really opposed to the bachelorette party?
To the strip whatever.
Very much so.
Oh.
The 6-packs that I saw in the preview,
I was like,
God made that. Shoot.
I mean, I was happy.
Made me pretty darn happy.
But speaking of that, let's talk about everything else that's going on your plate. Planning your sister's wedding, handling the styling for Mary Mary, handling your own life. It just came to a point in the episode where you were just completely overwhelmed.
Yeah, and it gets like that too, because when you're that sister, see, I'm self-employed, so you know,
You're
a lot of stylists, a lot of stylists go and they work for the post office in the daytime, and you know what I'm saying, and style at night. I'm styling 24/7. You know what I mean? So I have other clients. I have people that cancel. And all different things that I'm dealing with, and I actually work around the clock. And if you're not really close to me, you won't see how hectic my schedule and my life is. But to my sisters, I'm that sister that kind of lives, I'm centrally located, I don't have any kids, no husband, so we can call on her all the time. You know what I mean? I'm forever, I have a whole baby station at my house with movies and coloring books and blocks and, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm prepared.
That's family.
So I'm like the everything person, and because I don't have any children and I can make my own schedule, they think that my schedule is always open, and that's not true.
Yeah.
I have stuff to do.
You got to get that check.
But, you know, we sisters, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you got to be there, especially if they call, you know, they call with that real sad voice. They can't nobody else do it and all of that, you know. So, you know, you end up doing it all yourself and don't really know how you signed up or when you signed up for all that. But
so you're definitely the go-to sister.
I think
for
so.
like a lot of things. Yeah, she's like, I think so.
Do you feel appreciated?
I do. You know, I do. I mean, sometimes, you know, you have sometimes, like I was telling the girls with styling, they don't realize that, because in later episodes,
tell it, girl. Go ahead and tell it.
We don't know what I'm going to do about this whole Atlanta thing. So, you know, it's like, how can you style us from Atlanta? But at the end of the day, the reason why you're thinking that is because you think that you're going to lose your stylist and your babysitter, and you'll come cook for me because I can't cook at home today.
Wow.
And you think, you know what I'm saying?
You do cooking too?
Be my sister.
When Tina came out from the hospital, I made her a homemade chicken pot pie. She made sure it was full of vegetables, and she picked the vegetables, and she I'm just going to cook for you, but she has to give you the instructions and the ingredients. And I'm like, I thought I was cooking. It's weird. But anyway, I did it for her because she's my sister.
Right.
But, you know, I'm like, but you know what, really all of us are like that. But because, like I said, I'm that not married sister with no kids, I got to do all the, you know, I end up getting stuck with all the, can you do this, can you do that? And it's a lot of us. So they don't know, Tina just called me with something. She don't know Shantae called me with something. She don't know Erica. You know what I mean? Can you come to my house because the gas man going to be there at 3 o'clock. I just need you to be there from 8 to 3. 8 to 3? You know how much stuff I can get done?
That's a whole work day right there.
Right.
Well, speaking of cooking.
Wait, I had one question in regards to this.
ahead.
So out of Tina and Erica, which sister are you most like personality-wise?
Probably Tina and Erica.
And?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What you say? Tina.
They have a gallery of people over here.
No, they say I'm most like Tina in that sense, but everybody calls on Erica for everything. Like when you said, are you the go-to sister? I said, yeah. But Erica is that go-to sister. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So Erica's the go-to sister. So, that's why I feel like I'm a combination. Now, you know I'm the go-to sister, Shantae. I'm the go-to sister. My sister Shantae's here. But I'm the go-to sister for, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm the, don't play that sister. Like, I'm a do.
But all y'all are like that.
Yeah,
that's true.
I'm going to help you at all. I'm going to help you with whatever it is you need help with, but I'm going to tell you off, too. I'm like, you definitely are wearing your welcome out. Come on in here and let me make you some food and go.
How about that? I'm loving it. Well, let's do a little of the, promo stuff there, Corrinne. Want to do a little Amazon on the gifting? Look at that.
I forget about Amazon.
I know.
Hey, y'all, it's holiday season that is starting up. Christmas is coming, so do not forget to buy some presents and some nice holiday things for your loved ones. How you can do that is go to AFTERBUZZTV.com, and in the little right-hand corner, click up top and click that Amazon button. Get your shopping on, buy some Mary Mary CDs. Goo Goo has some styling tips.
There you go.
She said color blocking is in. Get some sweaters and some jeans that, give you that color blocking situation. And again, do that through AFTERBUZZ TV. Click that Amazon flag, and you help us keep the lights on and get fabulous people like Goo Goo in here with us. Holler.
There you go.
And get great prices.
Right?
Yeah, that too.
Amazon has everything.
Because we are recessed. We're in a recession.
Do you hear me?
You need to save your coins.
There you go.
Save my little 75 cents.
Honey.
75 cents cheaper on Amazon.
It goes a long way.
Now, even if you miss this today, which we hope that you are tuning in, but if you happen to miss it, tomorrow you'll be able to go on iTunes, download everything, subscribe to the podcast for free.
It's free.
You heard that. We're talking about a recession.
Free.
Free.
Holler.
That way, if you subscribe for free, every time we do an episode, it'll come straight to you. Also, you can find us on YouTube. And what we ask you to do, take a look, share it, pass it on, like it, rate us 5 stars. Let us know how you feel. Let us know what you like, what you don't like. You're talking to us. We're talking to you. We're here for you. Let us know.
Let us know what's up. But continue to download it on iTunes.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yay. Well, it seems like we're running out of time, so we definitely have a couple more things to talk about.
We have a whole lot of things to talk about.
All right, let's talk about you and your styling, your background, what you have going on, where we can find you, when you're going to take Corrinne and I shopping. I want everybody to know, when she walked in the door, I was like, oh, I'm completely underdressed. I don't,
I came from church.
Oh no, I'm not.
Glory.
You know, if you're talking about having stuff backing up your skills, I'm like, take a look at her. Her skills are backed up. That's all I'm saying.
And let me tell you about these pores that are sitting on her face. Honey, they are snatched and they're tiny. She doesn't have a blemish.
Right.
Thank you.
I'm glad I'm on this side by myself.
I'm doing a face mask when I get home.
I love you guys.
I'm clogging my pores.
So let us know where we can get your services.
Well, I am on Twitter.
Okay.
The Goo Goo, TheGoogoo. I'm on Facebook, but I'm at my maximum amount of friends.
Oh, look at that.
But you can be
you can like her page.
Yeah,
like
but listen, so you can catch me at bookingforgoogoo2@gmail.com. That's BOOKING. FORGOOGOO, the number 2 @gmail.com. If you want to book me for something, I host events. I just hosted a great birthday party a couple of weeks ago or whatever. So I do red carpet correspondence.
Look at that.
Yeah.
I know we saw one. You did the Stellar Awards, right?
Yeah, and Sparkle.
Yeah. And Sparkle.
So if we book with you, are you going to give us a huge discount?
Absolutely.
We were just talking about recession.
Honey, look here. You know, people could come to you with the most, and I always ask people what their budget is.
Right.
I hope this young lady isn't listening, but she said, oh, I have a budget of $150. I said, oh, what is that for, honey? Was that for lunch today? What are we doing with that? So, when people come to me with realistic budgets and realistic amounts, you know what I'm saying? You work it out. Because some people, they may not have whatever. And, I am a spiritual person, believe it or not. And but sometimes you can just feel, you know what I'm saying? Like your spirit will tell you, do this one. You know what I'm saying? So, it's that sort of thing. So I work with everybody and anybody. People say, do you work with regular people? I said, I do a lot of work with regular people, but if I only worked with regular people, you all wouldn't be interested in me. You guys like celebrities. Let's just be real about this. So when you put celebrities on your website and stuff like that, they just, oh wow, you know what I'm saying? Celebrity ain't looking no cuter than you, but
Well, you don't help us look cute.
Got that right.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Let's move into a little news and gossip.
AfterBuzz TV News.
Well, as far as news is concerned, we want to say congratulations to Mary Mary on getting 2 Grammy nominations. The Grammy, yay! The Grammy Awards come on in February, and while we have you here, what's the styling ideas?
I don't know. You know what? I'm almost certain, because right now they're kind of, as far as their size, they're kind of on the heavier side because they both just had children. They both have young children. So they're probably going to get it snatched up real good, and I just love it because their confidence is like through the roof. They take risks, and I can just go there. You know what I'm saying? I can go there with them. And, they're not like young little teeny boppers that got something to prove or whatever, they're comfortable, in their own skin, but I can go there with them. So we haven't had that discussion yet, but I know they're gonna snatch it together, and we going there.
So we expecting fire on the red carpet.
Fire.
Holler. Fire from Mary Mary. All right, I hear that. So I guess we can go into predictions.
Oh.
A little bit of predictions.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV
predictions. So, Corrinne, do you have a prediction for this?
I don't.
Nothing?
Nope.
Nothing.
No.
Nothing. No.
No.
Well, we're just going to rely.
Episode 1.
Well, there were a couple of previews.
No, none. Predictions about. People have a lot of predictions about Justin and I.
Okay, let it.
I'm not
now that we're on that subject,
dudes,
let's just say, because you met him, he lives in Atlanta, right?
Yes.
Georgia representing. I'm a Georgia peach myself.
That's why we like each other.
See, there you go.
I love Atlanta people.
What would you like to reveal about the boo?
About the boo, we love each other. And we both believe with all our hearts that we will be spending the rest of our lives with each other.
Oh,
That's so nice.
that's so nice.
One of the producers, Tara, actually, who I spoke with earlier, spoke about earlier. She said, "Goo, do you really like, you know, like, because sometimes, you know, a lot of people put on this different personality
Right.
TV. I'm really this loud." And Shantae, I'm this loud and this talkative. But she said, "Are you really?" I said, "Oh no, I wouldn't fake it. Like, I wouldn't even trust bringing some random guy, you know what I mean,
Right.
onto the show and into my circle and into my family like that, because people act a fool."
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, he kind of acted a fool on one of the episodes, but
With Mitch.
Yeah, but
But
he's
when
a-
they pointing at each other.
Yeah.
he's a good person.
Now, are you concerned when you meet new people? Are you interested in me? Or are you interested in the fact that I'm
yeah.
so close?
Yeah.
How do you decipher? How do you get through that?
You know, Justin and I have been dating over a year now.
Okay.
And, you know, he has yet to ask me about my sisters or any of, like, other than how are they? You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Or he loves kids, so he'll ask about their children all the time. But he equally asks for other family members that he's met, and sometimes even more, because he's a little closer to them, because the times he comes in town, they're out of town. You know what I mean?
Right,
So
right.
you can just tell where people are, and I actually respect when people are a little more genuine about, my sisters are celebrities, you know what I'm saying? And if that's exciting, that's okay. You don't have
Right.
to act like you're not interested or it's nothing to you. It's okay for it to be exciting. So people that generally put on this big facade, like, are they people like me? I ain't think about that. They're thinking about you. They had a dream about you even last night. So they're just, you know, but Justin is just honest. He's like, oh, that's so dope. Or if anything happens good for him, he's excited. But, you know, we don't have Mary conversations.
Okay.
We don't have who you worked with
Right.
conversations.
Right.
We don't, you know, he's into me. He asked me more about, if I say, one time he texted me and said, "Goo," it was one of my friend's birthdays, whose name I won't say. He said, did you call her and wish her a happy birthday today? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's thoughtful like that, you know, and that person isn't in the industry at all. You know what I mean? So he's just a thoughtful. He asked about Shantae and my brother-in-law, who you guys may not even know from the show Errol. You know what I mean? Because they
Right.
both like fishing, and Troy, who likes hunting. You know what I mean? So he's that type of person. He's genuinely concerned. He loves people, and I see him doing that with other people, because people know how to be nice to you, but I see how you are with other people. And
Right.
like, even at his church, anybody need to move, they calling him, "Oh sure, Miss So-and-so, I'll come help you." You know, that I like a nice
Nice
person, because
guy.
I don't play that and I get you together, but I like people. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I like people, and I genuinely like nice people.
Well, he sounds like a wonderful Southern gentleman.
He is.
We will talk on, off the air if he has an uncle or older brother or something. We'll talk.
I'm gonna hook you up.
There you go. Well, I've had too much fun, but it seems like the producers are wrapping us up. We have so much more to talk about. But I'm Tara Johnson. You can find me on Twitter at TJ Path to Passion, and Corrinne
At Just Saying 08 and my blog, justsaying08.com.
And please continue to follow the Twitter for the show, Mary Mary After Show. That's FAT Show, SHOW. And Goo Goo.
It's the Goo Goo.
You have made things today. Really? TheEEGOOGOO.
Don't come for her on Twitter, because she will get you together.
But it will make some entertainment for me. So if you want to, that's fine.
Yeah.
Thank you
First class.
so much for being with us. We really appreciate it. Bye.
Bye.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.